This is for you. Don't try to scroll past this. Don't think this is another message you can read and forget. God says, I brought you here because I know the cries of your heart. I know the nights you lay awake wondering why He says He loves you, yet she still lingers over His spirit. I know the pain of asking yourself, am I not enough, and the ache of watching someone else's shadow still live in His heart. God is telling you, don't ignore this. This is not a coincidence. This message is directly for you, and if you skip it, you will regret it, because the truth that you've been begging to know is written here. God says, I have watched you love with everything in you. I have seen you give without holding back. I have seen you fight for a love that you thought was divinely yours. But you are hurting, and your spirit is crushed because even though His lips say He loves you, His actions show that her influence still whispers in His heart. You are not imagining it. You are not paranoid. You are not weak. You are discerning, and your soul is catching the weight of what He doesn't even admit fully to Himself. God says, you've been asking me, why is this happening? Why can't He let her go? Why do I feel like I'm sharing a place that should be mine alone? And I am answering you now, because He has not fully surrendered. Because part of His soul is still tied. Because there are strings that her presence still pulls, and those strings are affecting the love that should be pure between you and Him. And the truth hurts, but the truth will set you free. Do not be deceived by words without action. Do not be blinded by love that covers wounds instead of healing them. God is pleading with you now, my child, I do not want you to settle for half a love, for divided loyalty, for a heart that claims you yet still bends toward another. I am showing you this because you are worth more. You are worth a man who has cut the cords with his past. You are worth a love that is whole, that does not wander back to the comfort of old patterns or familiar voices. You are worth a love that chooses you every single day without hesitation. He loves you, yes. But God is saying, love is not enough when His spirit is still bound elsewhere. Love is not enough when another woman still has power over His emotions. You have begged me to speak, and here I am speaking. Do not close your ears. Do not close your heart to what I am showing you. God says, I saw the tears you cried when He texted her, when you felt the shift in His energy, when His mind wasn't fully present with you. I saw the moments when you doubted yourself, when you thought maybe you weren't beautiful enough, strong enough, worthy enough. But listen to me, it was never about your worth. It was about His bondage. It was about His unfinished healing. It was about the ties He still refuses to cut. Stop punishing yourself for what belongs to His brokenness. Stop carrying guilt for wounds that aren't yours. You are not the reason He can't let go. You are the reason He even wants to try, but wanting is not the same as doing. God is telling you, I know it hurts to hear this. I know you would rather close this message and believe He will change tomorrow. But do not lie to yourself anymore. Do not cover the wound with shallow hope. The truth is, as long as she has influence, you will feel the weight of being second in places you should be first. And I love you too much to let you stay blind to that. God says, I am not here to break you down, but to break you free. I am not here to take away your hope, but to cleanse your hope from illusion. Yes, He loves you. But if He is still listening to her, if He is still pulled by her, then that love is not safe for your soul. You deserve better. You deserve clarity. You deserve peace. You deserve a man whose heart is not divided between two women. Heaven is weeping with you, because God knows the struggle inside your chest. You want to believe His words, but you feel the truth beneath them. God says, don't fight against what I am revealing. I am trying to protect you from years of waiting, from years of heartbreak, from years of competing with the ghost of his past. God says, if He truly loves you, He will prove it by cutting the ties. He will prove it by no longer allowing her voice to have influence. He will prove it by building trust that cannot be shaken by anyone else. And if He does not do this, then His love is not ready for you. And you, my child, cannot sit in delay forever, waiting for a man to choose fully what I have already chosen for you: peace, joy, and a love that heals instead of hurts. God is warning you, don't let your heart ignore what your spirit already knows. Don't wait for Him to change while you break inside. Don't hold on to a man who holds on to another. This is not cruelty from me. This is mercy. I am giving you the truth so you can decide from strength, not from illusion. I am giving you the truth so you stop wasting your tears in secret. I am giving you the truth so you can stop blaming yourself. You have loved Him well. You have given more than enough. But you cannot cut the ties for Him. That is His battle, not yours. God says, I will not leave you. I will not abandon you in this heartbreak. But you must not lie to yourself anymore. Love that shares space with another woman is not love that I want for you. Choose yourself. Choose the truth. Choose the freedom that comes when you stop waiting for divided love to become whole. This message is for you. Don't try to skip it, don't push it away. God is speaking urgently because He knows what is coming if you stay blind. He loves you too much to let you settle. He loves you too much to let you keep pretending. And right now He is saying, I am holding you. Cry if you must, but know that your tears are seen. I will not let you fall. I will not let this destroy you. I have better waiting. But first, you must face the truth. He loves you, but she still has influence over him. And until that changes, you cannot have the love you deserve. This is still for you. God says, don't let your heart get numb while you read this. Every single word you are reading now is being sent because heaven heard the prayer you whispered when no one was listening. You said, God, show me the truth. Even if it hurts, show me. And now the truth is arriving, piece by piece. Do not let your mind wander, do not let your heart drift off, because this is the medicine you asked for. It may sting, but it will heal you. God says, my beloved child, when a man loves you but another still has influence over him, what you are feeling is not just insecurity. What you are feeling is a spiritual reality. There are unseen cords between people, there are ties between hearts that were never fully severed. Sometimes those ties are emotional. Sometimes they are physical. Sometimes they are mental habits formed over years of connection. And because he has not released her fully, her shadow still walks into your relationship uninvited. That is why you feel that strange heaviness. That is why you sense you are competing even when you are not. God says, you are not crazy. You are not overly jealous. You are not weak. You are discerning. I gave you that discernment. I put a spirit of truth inside of you so you would feel when something is off. And right now what you are feeling is not your imagination, it is confirmation. Confirmation that what you suspected is real. He may love you, but she still has a kind of power. And that power, if left unbroken, will drain your spirit. God says, you keep thinking if you love harder, if you are more patient, if you give him more time, it will change. But my child, listen carefully, it is not your job to fix what he refuses to surrender. It is not your job to carry the weight of his unfinished healing. You can pray, you can support, you can love, but you cannot cut cords he refuses to cut. If he is still allowing her influence, then you cannot make him stop. He must decide. And I will hold you while you watch him decide. God says, you have already sacrificed so much. You have already silenced your own needs, hoping that if you just wait a little longer, he will prove to you you are enough. But you were always enough. It is not your enoughness that is the issue, it is his divided loyalty. You must stop measuring your worth by how quickly he lets her go. You must stop believing that your value depends on his ability to be free. God is urging you now, take your eyes off her. Stop comparing yourself. Stop thinking, she must be better. She must be stronger. She must have something I don't. No, my child. She is not better. She is not stronger. She is not more worthy. She simply came first. She simply holds a piece of his unhealed past. And until he chooses to break that, no one, not even you, can remove it for him. God says, if he truly wants to be with you, he will show it with action. He will put distance where there needs to be distance. He will close doors that must stay closed. He will build trust brick by brick until her influence fades away. But if he does not, then you must know that his words of love are not yet whole. They are half-truths wrapped in sincerity. And half-truths will always wound you. God says, do not think I am against him. I love him too. I see his struggles. I see his confusion. But my priority right now is you, your healing, your heart, your destiny. I am not here to shame him. I am here to free you. To free you from waiting in a place of constant uncertainty. To free you from the slow erosion of your self-worth. To free you from the exhaustion of fighting a ghost. God whispers, you are precious to me. You are not meant to live under someone else's shadow. You are not meant to be an option while another woman still has sway. You are meant for light, for clarity, for a love that is whole and strong and unashamed. This is why the truth hurts so deeply, because your soul knows it is true. But God says, I am not revealing this truth to leave you alone. I am here. My angels are here. You are being guided step by step. And if you follow my leading, you will not waste another year, another tear, another night of confusion. God says, right now, breathe. You don't have to make a decision this moment. You don't have to run or stay out of fear. Just hold on to me. Let me hold your heart. Let me heal you from the lies you've told yourself about your worth. Let me strengthen you to see clearly. And when the time comes, you will know what to do. You will know whether to stay or walk away. You will know because your spirit will no longer be clouded by hope that is based on illusion. Heaven is still speaking, the next days are important. Watch his actions, not just his words. Watch how he moves, not just how he speaks. Do not silence the warning bells in your soul. Do not be afraid of being alone. I am preparing something better, but I cannot hand it to you if you are still gripping what wounds you. God is saying now, I am standing beside you. I am with you in your tears. You are not invisible. You are not crazy. You are not unloved. You are mine. And because you are mine, I will not let you settle for divided love. I will not let you live in confusion forever. You will see the truth. You will be set free. And you will walk into a love that is whole, healed, and holy. This is still for you. God says, you are not reading these words by accident. This is not a random page, this is not coincidence, this is not just another moment online. This is the answer to the ache in your chest, the sleepless nights, the questions you whispered into the dark. This is me reaching out to you. This is my voice, soft but unshakable, telling you what you have been afraid to tell yourself. God says, when a man says he loves you but keeps another woman's influence in his life, it creates a spiritual triangle. It's like trying to build a house on a foundation that is split down the middle. No matter how beautiful the walls are, no matter how much paint you put on them, eventually the crack shows. Eventually, everything you've built together starts to shake because the foundation is divided. This is why you have been feeling the tremors in your soul. This is why you feel anxious, unsure, even when things seem calm. Your spirit knows the crack is there. Your heart feels the instability. God says, I gave you the ability to sense when something is not whole. That sense is not a curse. It's a gift. It's me protecting you. It's me whispering, pay attention. When you feel it, don't push it away. Don't tell yourself you're just insecure. Don't tell yourself you're overreacting. My child, that is me in you, alerting you. This is how I protect those who call on me. I place truth inside them and make them restless when something is not right. God says, the reason this hurts so much is because you have been trying to carry his healing for him. You have been trying to love him enough to erase her influence. You have been trying to be patient enough, beautiful enough, forgiving enough, so he would finally let her go. But hear me, you can't heal him by breaking yourself. You can't win his freedom by losing your own peace. That is not your assignment. That is his. God says, it is not a sin to want to be chosen. It is not selfish to want a love that is fully yours. I created love to be a place of safety, not competition. I created love to be a refuge, not a war zone. And when a man still lets another woman's shadow walk through your home, you are not living in love as I designed it. You are living in a half-love. And half-love will always break a whole heart. God says, I know you have dreams. I know you see a future with him. I know you've imagined what it would be like if he finally chose you completely. And I know you've been afraid that if you leave, you'll lose the only chance you have. But my child, I want you to hear me clearly. What I have for you will never require you to share your place. What I have for you will never leave you in a corner wondering if you're enough. What I have for you will never make you compete with a ghost. The love I have for you will be clear, whole, healed, and unafraid. God whispers, you have mistaken your patience for faith. But real faith is not waiting for someone else to choose you while you suffer. Real faith is believing that I can bring you a love that is right, even if you let go of what is wrong. Real faith is trusting me when I say you are worth more. Real faith is saying, God, even if it hurts, I will not settle for divided love. God says, stop punishing yourself. Stop thinking you are weak because you feel tired. Stop thinking you are broken because you feel jealous. You are exhausted because you have been fighting a war that was never yours to fight. You are weary because you have been trying to hold together something that needs truth to stand. And now I am giving you that truth. Not to shame you. Not to hurt you. But to free you. God says, if He truly loves you, if He truly wants you, He will prove it not just with words but with actions. He will break the ties. He will shut the doors. He will stop allowing her influence. And He will do it not because you begged Him but because He decided. Because a man who truly loves cannot watch you suffer like this forever. And if he will not, then my child, you must know that his love is not yet ready for you. And you are not called to sit in waiting rooms forever. God says, do not fear being alone. Loneliness in the hands of God is never wasted. It's not an empty space, it's a sacred space. It's where I rebuild you. It's where I teach you your worth. It's where I prepare you for what's next. And sometimes what's next is Him, healed, whole, ready. And sometimes what's next is someone entirely new. But you cannot receive either while clinging to a half-love that drains you. God whispers, my child, I am closer than you think. I am not far away watching you suffer. I am here with you now. I am speaking through these words because I want you to know you are seen. You are loved. You are not forgotten. You are not trapped. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are mine. And because you are mine, I will not let you live a lifetime of almost love. I am calling you to wholeness. I am calling you to freedom. I am calling you to trust me more than you trust your fears. God says, take a deep breath. Let the tears come if they must. Let the truth wash over you. It's okay to grieve the picture you had of him. It's okay to grieve the future you imagined. But remember, I am not taking something away from you to leave you empty. I am clearing space to fill it with something better. But I cannot fill hands that are clinging tightly to what hurts them. This is still God speaking. Do not give up on love. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on me. I am moving even when you don't see it. I am healing even when you feel broken. I am bringing clarity even when you feel confused. And soon, very soon, you will see why I told you the truth. Soon, very soon, you will see that what I am doing now was an act of mercy, not cruelty. And you will thank me for saving you from years of slow heartbreak. This is still God speaking to you. God says, do not lose focus now. You have already come this far into my message because your spirit is hungry for truth. This is the point where many people stop reading, where they scroll away because the truth feels too heavy. But I am asking you to stay. This is where I pour healing into you. This is where the words start becoming light for your path. God says, you have been living inside a silent question, asterisk, if he loves me, why does it still feel like I'm sharing him? Asterisk, you've asked me in prayer, you've asked yourself in the mirror, you've asked your pillow at night. My child, I am answering you now. He loves you, but he is not yet free. And a man who is not free cannot love you the way you deserve to be loved. He can want you, he can adore you, he can hold you, but he cannot cover you with the kind of loyalty that makes you safe until he severs the old ties completely. This is why your heart has felt like it's on shifting sand. God says, you have tried to convince yourself that time will fix it. You have tried to believe that if you're patient, if you're kind, if you wait, if you forgive, the day will come when he will finally cut her influence off. But waiting for someone else's healing is not the same as waiting on me. Waiting for me will restore you. Waiting for him while he stays divided will drain you. I am not calling you to drain yourself to prove your love. God whispers, listen closely. The voice that tells you to keep tolerating divided love is not mine. My voice calls you into truth, into wholeness, into dignity. The voice of fear tells you that if you walk away, you will be empty. But I am telling you, if you walk away from divided love, you are not walking into emptiness, you are walking into my arms. You are walking into my plans. You are walking into the life I designed for you. God says, stop asking, why her? Why me? What does she have that I don't? My child, she does not have what you don't. She simply has what he hasn't let go. She represents a chapter he hasn't closed. And you cannot read your future from a book he has not finished writing. You cannot measure your worth against another woman's shadow. Stop comparing yourself to someone whose presence is built on unfinished business. Lift your eyes up to me. Look at what I am saying about you. You are chosen. You are loved. You are precious. You are enough. You are not a backup plan. God says, I know what you've invested. I know the nights you prayed for him. I know the tears you wiped silently because you didn't want anyone to think you were weak. I know the times you defended him even when you were hurting. I know the secret ways you've been shrinking yourself, making yourself smaller, trying not to be too much so you don't scare him away. And I know you're tired. You're tired of competing with memories, with messages, with shadows. God whispers, I'm not showing you all this to destroy you. I'm showing you all this because I want to heal you. I want to lift the weight off your chest. I want to break the pattern that keeps you waiting for someone else to be ready. You have spent enough time in the waiting room of divided love. It's time to step into the hallway of freedom. God says, a love that comes from me will not require you to live like this. A love that comes from me will not feel like punishment. It will not feel like confusion. It will not make you question your sanity. It will not keep you awake at night wondering who he is texting, who he is thinking about, who still holds his heart. A love that comes from me will be steady, clear, protective, loyal. It will be a covering, not a question mark. God says, I am not telling you to hate him. I am not telling you to punish him. I am telling you to see the truth and protect your heart. If he chooses you fully, if he breaks the ties, if he does the work to be free, then you will see the difference in his actions. And you will not have to guess. But if he does not, then you will have the strength to walk away knowing you are not abandoning him, you are choosing life. God whispers, I am strengthening you even now as you read this. My words are wrapping around your spirit like a blanket. My truth is sinking into the parts of you that were too scared to face reality. You are not as weak as you think. You are stronger than you know. You are not alone. I am right here. God says, this is a turning point. Either he will cut the ties, or you will find the courage to step out of divided love. Either way, you will not be destroyed. You will not be forgotten. You will not be left empty. I will fill the space with peace. I will fill the space with joy. I will fill the space with the right kind of love at the right time. And God ends this part by whispering, breathe. You are safe here. You are not being judged. You are being guided. My words are not to scare you but to free you. Hold them close. Let them soak into you. Because soon, you will act from strength instead of pain.